In 1944, the British government had promised they would prosecute those responsible for the war crime.
They just doggedly kept looking at little pieces of evidence until they started finding the smoking gun, and broke really the code of saying the Zagan order was deliberate. It was from the highest levels. Eventually, they were able to find not only who received the order, but who was given the order to execute it, and they just pursued those to the end until finally they were convinced they had found virtually everybody who was, involved in that effort.
13 former Gestapo officers were convicted and hanged in Hamburg, Germany in 1948. The last assassin was found guilty and sentenced to prison 20 years later. But the 50 murdered airmen were always remembered by those who had decided not to take their chances in the tunnel.
If I had gone, I probably wouldn't be here now. I'd have missed a wonderful life. But then so did 50 others. I feel I've been the lucky one. Did I deserve to be the lucky one? I don't know.
I'm going to cause such a terrible stink in this Third Reich of theirs. The thousands of troops that could well be employed at the front will be tied up here looking after us.
With its compelling blend of Hollywood polish and historical fact, The Great Escape helped to create a lasting tribute to the ingenuity and courage of the real-life men who never stopped fighting, even in captivity.
Unfortunately, you were shot down, so we are both grounded for the duration of the war.
Well, you speak for yourself, Colonel.
It is such an exciting movie. It's a great story on screen, and I think it's convinced a lot of people to go and look up the real history. It convinced me. It was the film that got me interested in pursuing this historical event.
The Great Escape had certain Hollywood flair, obviously. A little over the top, but you could understand why, for the drama.
In a day when we don't have many heroes, it's kind of nice to see some heroes resurface. And while there's a part of it that just instinctively says, yeah, but that's Hollywood, there's the other part of us that says, like I did, if even a fraction of that was true, and it was, then here's something to sit up and take notice and maybe find some inspiration.
To the colonies. Independent.